What is up, guys, gals, all you awesome minions and gamers of different shapes and sizes? It is me, Josh again, Proxy, bringing you some Overwatch on the PC today, spotlighting Junkenstein's Revenge, the co-op brawl mode that has just come out for the Halloween event on Overwatch, which is now starting October 11th, which is today, to the 1st of November, I think. And it's actually really awesome, really cool. Not only have they brought out more skins, more spotlight animations and things like that, because obviously with these events, like it was the Sports of Summer event that they did, and you got all those skins and stuff to do with the Olympics and things, but now they're doing a Halloween one, which is, I'm totally over the moon about this, because I love Halloween. I love the theme, I love when games do this, because you've got even more things like League of Legends, you've got Dota, so much stuff doing Halloween themed things, and Overwatch, as we already know, has a fantastic art style, and the skins look amazing. Now, this is a co-op brawl mode. That basically means it's kind of like Horde, but it's not endless. That is one thing that I was kind of disappointed about, because I would have loved an endless survival wave, because that is one thing that I really love, that whole kind of where you're working together as a team trying to hold out as long as possible in games like Binary Domain, which had it, which was so cool. I love that so much, and even kind of in that sense of like Left 4 Dead and stuff. Now obviously we're never going to get those kind of things when it comes to Overwatch, even if I dream, even if I pine for it, because obviously Overwatch has an immense story, and it has this kind of thing where you want that narrative to kind of be taken advantage of, but they're not really doing that because they want it to be multiplayer focused. It'd be really cool, as we can see here, this is like co-op v AI, which is awesome. I love that kind of thing. So this is kind of like a step in the right direction, so you never know, they might actually bring out some more stuff related to that in the future, but as more of like a fun side distraction, this is a little Halloween inspired co-op mode, and it's really cool, really fun. Now you play as 4 specific heroes. You play as Soldier 76, Anya, McCree, and finally Hanzo, and you can't play as any other heroes. I think the reason for that is because you do actually fight some AI heroes in this, which are Reaper. You play as Junkrat, well, you don't play as him, but you play against him, Junkrat, which is obviously Junkenstein, and then you've also got, I think it's Roadhog, and finally Mercy, which is a very unusual one called the Witch. I'm also shooting these crows on roofs for some reason. I thought that maybe if you shot all of them, you might get an Easter egg, but from what I've seen, potentially there is nothing. It's just a complete side distraction. I'm just getting completely bogged down by it. But this is really fun, really cool. I've played 2 rounds of it, and I had a really good time of it. For some reason, people don't like playing a Soldier 76. I love playing a Soldier 76. That dude is the man. I mean, I even have a little statue of him, one of those little Funko Pops on my shelf. Soldier 76 is my go-to character. I love Soldier 76. You may notice here we actually fight a Pumpkinhead Reaper. So these are kind of like little mini-bosses that pop up during this little mode, and from what I can tell, you might actually get like little rewards for actually being the person that kills the heroes. Like you might get like a spray or a badge or something from what I've seen, because I've ended up going into my character profile and I have the profile badges for these characters, these bosses that we're actually killing. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that you actually get something for working towards that. If you are like a hoarder, a collectivist, I guess you could call it, then you actually do get something to add to your collection of profile stuff, to your character stuff, while playing this mode too. And it's just really fun, and it's also really good for going for some experience as well. You get a nice chunk of experience for playing this. I've only played it on medium difficulty. You do have difficulty modes as well, which basically is like easy, medium, and hard. I haven't tried hard yet. You may notice on the top right of the screen as well, we have the door health bar, because remember we are defending a door. You also have like a locked star in the rating. So what you're trying to do is, based on the performance of your team, you're trying to kill all these zombies, stop them from obviously breaking the door down. I wonder if actually there's like some part of pointage goes towards the door too. I'm not too sure. But you may notice that there is a lock on the final star. So I assume that comes from playing hard mode, and then whatever happens when you get to that final star, I'm not too sure. Maybe it's kind of like a mobile game. You know how in like mobile app kind of games where you do that thing where it's kind of like, what was that game called? A little green blob and it kind of eats cake. Is it called Cut the Rope? Cut the Rope. You know, in Cut the Rope. And when you do really well in Cut the Rope, you get the stars, and then that means that you feel really good about yourself, but then potentially you might actually unlock something like a brand new skin for the little green blob of hungriness, you know? So I'm not too sure what you get when doing that, but potentially you got another prize to work towards there with your friends, with some random people in the community. Now, that is one thing I want to mention, actually, something that I really like, that you don't have to do this just with friends. You know, you can actually play with randoms. This is something that you don't see much in multiplayer Horde. Like in Halo Firefight. Oh, here we go. We got Junkenstein's monster, which is obviously Roadhog. playing as Frankenstein. I think that's just fantastic. Or Igor, what would you class him as? I'm not too sure. But he also uses his standard weapons, so you may notice he has the hook, he has the shotgun. They play just like their characters. They don't have anything special about them, they're just skins. But still really cool, really, really awesome. And we're trying to take him down for the count. I think I actually get most of the heroes in this match, which is awesome. I get the killing blow. I'm quite proud of that. Boom shakalaka, as you saw there, Soldier 76, taking down Junkenstein's monster for the count. Now, as I was saying about co-op and playing with the community, something that really bugs me with a lot of games is that you don't see that much. Like, say, in a lot of, I think it was in like one of the old Gears of War Horde modes, you for a while could only play with your friends, which really bugged me. It really, really bugged me. And then you even had like Halo Firefight, like I think it was ODST, I believe it was ODST, and you could only play with your friends in that. You couldn't play with the random community. And it was so annoying, it was so frustrating. They ended up mending their ways afterwards though. And even with like other games too, there's just so many games that do that, and it really freaking annoys me. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they're trying to do this thing. They could have the different like parts of the community, so you only play with your friends. Maybe it's so then you only kind of like communicate via voice, because generally when you're with your friends, you'll be using your mic, so you'll be kind of like not wasting your time with people who might not be very good at the game and stuff. I'm not too sure. Even Destiny does this with the raid content. As you know, you can't play the raid at the moment with randoms. You can only do it through like planned teams from your friends list, and that's really annoying. But Overwatch is doing this in the right direction. They're showing that you can actually play co-op and have a really good time doing it, because as you can see, it's getting pretty tense, and we're not even talking, we're not even like communicating via voice or even like text and stuff. We're just playing the game. We're trying to do our best together as a unit, and it just shows it can work. It can work. It's awesome. It's fun. So I hope games like Destiny and stuff, which obviously is bigger forms of content, it's not just a single tiny section of a map fighting against waves of brain-dead, you know, zombie robots. That was a really cool shot there. I ended up firing my rocket launcher off and doing that. But you also have your ultimates. Don't forget as well that you can use ultimates, but I'm trying to save them for like actual important enemies and things. Remember to watch out for those Junkrat balls as well. They're so deadly because they actually don't go for the players. Initially I thought, oh, they actually go for me, but they don't. They go for the door. Everything is going for the door apart from those blue robot kind of like mobile sentries that kind of like fire bombs at you. They're the only ones that you should really worry about apart from the heroes as well. So everything else kind of just goes to the door. So protect that door. We've got 2 stars at the moment. I believe that we go for 3. I think we get 3 in this one, or maybe potentially 4. I'm not too sure. Obviously we can't get the 5th one because it's locked out, so I think you have to play hard mode. But using the ultra there and actually doing loads of damage. Also getting powered up by Anna as well. Anna actually has all of her special abilities. You do have every ability to your disposal when playing as these heroes, so remember to do that. So you have like Hanzo's ultimate, you have Anya's ability to overdrive characters. So there's just so much there for actually working together as a team to keep that door safe. We have lost some of the health. I thought to myself, well, if I go up here, focus on being a ranged fighter, then maybe we would be able to kind of like look after the door, because there'll be 2 people down there looking after it. You've got McCree, you've got Hanzo, you've even got, again, Anya. So it is a lot of range combatants, but you'd think that McCree would have been able to handle this. I mean, they are positioned quite well, but something just happens. I'm not too sure what it is. Maybe you can't stop the door from being hurt. I'm not too sure. But we are now fighting every single boss, including the angry Witch Mercy too, who can actually bring back these bosses to life as well. So I'm actually activating my ultra here to try and tear her down once and for all. Going in for the Frankenstein monster 2, which is obviously Roadhog. And we've also got Junkenstein, sorry, Frankenstein. It's the same thing. It's the same dude. He just has a fake leg and likes to fire grenades. As you can see, he's on the wall over there. So he's actually the final boss, and he kind of like just stays at range and just tries to fire grenades at you and also mock you. But we're doing really well. This is the final battle. This is what I mean. It's a very, very short kind of match. It's only around 10 minutes long. It's around 10 minutes. And so I'm assuming that maybe even on hard mode it might even get a little bit longer because you're trying to like do more damage and you're actually taking more damage. I'm not too sure. Maybe because they focus on you more or something. We're trying to go for this Junkenstein monster, and he is not going down, using all of those abilities like Roadhog would do, and we finally popped his clogs off. But either way, comment section below, let me know what do you think to Overwatch and what do you think to the Halloween event that is now going on. As you can see, we are showing you some of Junkenstein's Revenge, which is the co-op mode, and it is completely free to play. You don't have to do any DLC. You can just go in there, in the matchmaking, jump into it, have some fun, do it with your friends, do it with some randoms. It's up to you. Victory. We did not die. No deaths. I'm a boss. And as you can see, look, got all the characters. Can I get player of the match? I don't think I'm going to get player of the match. I never get player of the match. Even though I did quite well. I can't contributed. Obviously, McCree's gonna get it if he's stupid. Yeah, you see what I mean with his freaking ultimate that can just lock onto everybody? I mean, obviously, Soldier 76 can do that too in a way, but it's not as, like, instant like that. Just stupid dead eye. Whatever, I'm gonna sulk now. But either way, it's been me, Josh, aka Proxy, bringing you some Overwatch on the PC. Can we get to 4 stars? It's so close. Aw, 3 1/4. That was still fun, though. I'll see you all next time. Hope to see you in some Overwatch, though. Play some time, maybe kill you. You'll kill me, I know. I'm just gonna have to get used to it. But either way, ciao for now.